Hello, dear children. So, from today, we are going to start up with another very interesting story from Flamingo, and the name of this story is The Rat Trap. So, children, for the sake of your information, here I would like to tell you that rat trap is just a very simple device. This is something, a very common article almost that is there in every household. So, here, for the sake of your information, I have also associated the picture of a rat trap. So what the use of this article is? This is used for catching mice, and this is the reason on account of which it is known to be a rat trap, because it is used for catching the mice. But children, I can assure you that here in this particular chapter, it has really been used quite in a very different sense. Here it has been used somewhat in an allegorical meaning. Allegorical meaning means it is just symbolizing something. So what this particular device, the rat trap, is symbolizing here, that you would come to understand as we proceed on with the chapter. I hope you would be able to understand whatever I have told you up to now. Okay? Or should I tell you the things in Hindi also? को मैंने आपको क्या बताया कि रैट ट्रैप इस चैप्टर का नाम है, जो कि एक बड़ी सिंपल डिवाइस होती है, लगभग हर हाउस होल्ड में पाई जाती है, और इसका पर्पज चूहों को पकड़ना होता है. आप ये बात समझ रहे होंगे. लेकिन इस चैप्टर में ये जो वर्ड रैट ट्रैप आया है, इसका बड़ी ही एलिगोरिकल, बड़ी ही डिफरेंट सेंस में यूज किया गया है. ये किसी चीज को सिंबलाइज करता है. तो ये किसको सिंबलाइज करता है, दैट यू वुड कम टू अंडरस्टैंड एज वी गो ऑन विद द चैप्टर. ओके. So, children, now we are going to just deal with the introduction of the writer of this chapter. Because if we have started dealing with the story directly without talking about the writer, it is going to be quite an injustice with such a great writer. So it would be good here just to have a little bit of information about the writer as well. So the writer of this story is Selma Lagerlöf. So children, you will have to mind the spelling. I have provided you with the introduction here, and you will have to mind the spelling. So this spelling is to be read as Lagerlöf, and the name is Selma Lagerlöf, and she is a Swedish writer, and she is really a very great writer, and that is why her stories have really been translated into a number of languages in the world. So this story is set in the middle of the mines of Sweden, which are rich in iron ore. So as she is from Sweden, she has been making use of the Swedish backgrounds, which are rich in iron ore, that you are going to find the mining fields there in Sweden. In Sweden, you are going to find the mining fields, and those mines, they are going to large loom. They are just going to reflect a lot in the stories of Selma Lagerlöf. That is what you have been told here. The story is set in the middle of the mines of Sweden. कि इस स्टोरी के बैकग्राउंड में आपको स्वीडन की माइंस, स्वीडन की जो खादानें हैं वो देखने को मिलेंगी, जो सलमा लागरलफ की स्टोरीज में काफी बार देखने को मिलती हैं. Further, you have been told here, the story is narrated somewhat in the manner of a fairy tale. That the meaning of the term fairy tale is that you are going to find certain things beyond your expectation. You are going to find certain things beyond your imagination. You are going to find certain things which are going to appear to you a bit non-realistic. And that is why here it has been written that they are narrated somewhat in a fairy tale manner. कि जैसे वो जो परियों की कहानियां होती हैं ना, कि उसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो जाती हैं और ये समझ में नहीं आता है कि ऐसा कैसे हुआ, तो वैसा थोड़ा सा टच आपको देखने को मिलेगा. It gives us a message that the emotions and love and acceptance can reform others. So that is really a binding message of this story, that a person can be reformed, that the character of a person can be reformed through understanding and love. That if you show your understanding towards something, he is going to be changed. If you show your love towards somebody, he is going to be changed. So that is the message of this particular story. And that is all about the introduction of the writer. So, without wasting any further time, let us start with the actual explanation of the chapter. So, now we are going to deal with the line by line explanation. So, now see. So, what you have been told here in the very first line, once upon a time there was a man who went around selling small rat traps of wire. So, that is how it goes, that there was a man who went around. Who went around means who moved here and there, who just traveled here and there. And what he was doing, he had been selling rat traps of wire. He had been making those rat trap devices with the help of wire. That is what you have been told, that once upon a time there was a man, he went around, he went here and there, and he had been selling small rat traps of wire. He made them himself at odd moments from the material he got by begging in the stores or at the big farms. So that is what you have been told here, that he had been making these rat traps with the material that he got by begging. And where he had been begging? He had been begging at the farms or at the stores. So this is how this man had been managing his business. What you have been told, that there was a man who had been traveling here and there was a man who had been just wandering here and there, and he had been selling rat traps. And these rat traps were made up of what? They were made up of wire. And how this man had been managing these wires with which he had been making the rat traps? He had been managing them from the stores or from the farms, just by begging them कि भैया ये एक बंडल तार जरा हमें दे दो, अगर आपके किसी काम का ना हो तो दुकान वाले ने कह दिया अच्छा उठा ले जाओ. तो this is how he had been managing the material with which he had been making the rat traps. I hope you would have been able to understand. But even so, the business was not especially profitable. So this business was just not going to involve any cost, because he had not been purchasing the material. कि वो इन material खरीदता तो था नहीं, तो definitely the business should not have taken any cost. And yet the business was not profitable. So suppose you are going to do a business of such a thing, if you are going to deal in something where you are not going to make any investment and yet you are going to earn, so definitely the entire earning is going to become profit. But that was not the case with this man. So what you have been told? But even so, the business was not especially profitable. That he had not been spending even a single penny in purchasing those wires. He had not been spending any money in getting those wires. Those wires he had been getting absolutely free. And he had been making the rat traps with his own hands. And yet whenever he had been conducting his business, the business was not especially profitable. That is what you have been told here, and that is very strange also. So he had to resort to both begging and petty thievery. So as his business was not profitable, he had to resort. He had to resort means he had to take the support of. He had to rely on. That is the meaning of he had to resort. He had to resort on begging and petty thievery. That sometimes he had been begging money and food and these things. Sometimes he had also been committing theft. कि कहीं पे निकल रहा है, देखा कि एक बंडल तार पड़ा, उठा करके वो सबसे भाग लिया बिना बताए. तो इस तरीके से वो रिलाई करता था, बेगिंग पे भी मांग मूंग करके भी मैनेज कर लेता था और पेटी थीवरी भी करता था, छोटी मोटी चोरियां भी कर लेता था, और इस तरीके से वो अपनी जिंदगी गुजार रहा था. टू कीप हिज बॉडी एंड सोल टुगेदर. सो दिस इज अ फ्रेज, कीप बॉडी एंड सोल टुगेदर. दैट मीन्स टू अर्न द ब्रेड एंड बटर. दैट मीन्स टू मेक द बोथ एंड्स मीट, कि जिंदगी गुजारना, जीवन यापन करना. So that is how he had been managing his life. As he had not been earning very much, he had also been relying on begging and petty thievery. That sometimes he had been begging, भैया थोड़ा सा दे दो, and sometimes he had also been committing thefts so that he might be able to manage his life. Even so, his clothes were in rags. So in spite of all these facts, his clothes were in rags, that whatever he was wearing was only a rag. चीथड़े पहने रहता था. And his cheeks were sunken. He was really looking to be impoverished. His cheeks were sunken. He was looking to be impoverished. He was looking to be poverty stricken. His cheeks were sunken and hunger gleamed in his eyes. And hunger was always reflecting. Hunger was always gleaming from his eyes. So that is what you have been told here, children, in the very first paragraph. And I hope you would have been able to understand this particular paragraph. तो एक बात थोड़ा सा मैं आपको हिंदी में भी बता दूं कि किसी जमाने में एक आदमी हुआ करता था और वो इधर उधर खूब भटकता था और क्या करता था, वो स्मॉल रेड ट्रैप्स बेचता था, चूहे पकड़ने वाली डिवाइस बेचता था और इस तरीके से अपनी जिंदगी गुजारता था. और ये चूहे पकड़ने वाली डिवाइस वायर की बनी होती थी, तारों की बनी होती थी. और ये तार कैसे थे कि जिसको वो खरीदता नहीं था, बस ऐसे मांग मूंग करके काम चला लेता था. और इस तरीके से आप ये देख सकते हैं कि उसके बिजनेस में कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं था, वो कुछ पैसा लगा करके बिजनेस नहीं करता था, एकदम फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट करता था, पर फिर भी उसका बिजनेस बहुत प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं था. और इस वजह से उसे रिलाई करना पड़ता था भीख मांगने और चोरी चकारी पे, कि कि किसी तरीके से अपनी ज़िंदगी वो चला ली जाए। उसके कपड़े रैक्स होते थे, चीथड़े होते थे और उसके गाल धंसे होते थे और उसकी आंखों में भूख झलकती थी। ये बात आपने यहाँ तक जानी। So, children, what you have been told next. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life is going to appear to such a vagabond. That this person was actually a vagabond. Vagabond means a wanderer. This person was really a wanderer. He had just been traveling here and there. He was a traveler. So that is the sense in which the word vagabond has been used here, and the pronunciation is vagabond. So this person had been a vagabond. He was just a traveler. He was just a wanderer. He had been traveling here and there without earning anything, without making any money. He had been traveling throughout the day, and sometimes he was just not able to sell even a single rat trap. So definitely that would have been a wastage of time and energy. And definitely in such a case you are going to find your life quite monotonous, quite uninteresting. That if you are traveling throughout the day and yet you are just not able to make even a single penny, definitely you are going to find your day to have been lost. So that is the same thing that has been told here, that no one can imagine how sad and monotonous life is going to appear to such a vagabond. So definitely such a vagabond, definitely such a wanderer is going to find the life monotonous and sad. कि ऐसे आदमी की ज़िंदगी के जो दिन भर दौड़े और फिर भी एक पैसा ना कमा पाए, तो उसकी ज़िंदगी वास्तव में बहुत ही मोनोटोनस, बहुत अनइंटरेस्टिंग और सैड हो जाएगी. Who plods along the road left to his own meditations. So while he had been plodding along the road, plodding means just moving quite lethargically, that is plodding. So he had been plodding, tap tap tap, in this way he had been plodding. So plods along the road left to his own meditations. So this person, he had been plodding along the road, he had just been traveling along the road left to his own meditations. He was only lost in his own thoughts, whatever those thoughts might be. He might have been thinking about marrying a beautiful girl, he might have been thinking about getting some treasure all of a sudden. So these kind of thoughts might have been there in his mind. So with these kind of entertaining thoughts, he had just been making his journey. That is what you have been told here. Left to his own meditations, that his own meditations were the only source of entertainment available to him. That whenever he was lost in thought, he had been dreaming about a fancy world, he had been living in the world of utopia, and that is how he had been entertaining himself. कि वो ऐसे ही बस खाली अपने कल्पना में खो करके अपना टाइम किसी तरीके से पास करता था. तो ऐसे वैगबंड के लिए, ऐसे वॉन्डरर के लिए लाइफ तो बहुत ही अनइंटरेस्टिंग हो ही जाएगी. ये बात तो आसानी से समझी जा सकती है. बट वन डे दिस मैन हैड फॉलन इनटू अ लाइन ऑफ थॉट which really seemed to him entertaining. So, what you have been told here, that all of a sudden one day he had been struck by a thought. All of a sudden there was a thought that flashed in his mind, and that thought was really entertaining for him. I hope you are getting it. But one day this man had fallen into a line of thought, that one day as he had just been traveling along the road, he had just been struck up with an idea. He had just been struck up with a thought, and that thought was really entertaining. कि वो बड़ा मज़ेदार सा एक ख्याल अचानक उसके मन में आ गया, कि जब एक दिन वो ऐसे ही टहल रहा था तो ऐसा ही एक ख्याल उसके मन में अचानक ही आ गया, और वो ख्याल बड़ा ही एंटरटेनिंग था, बड़ा ही आनंददायक था, कि उसको बस एकदम मज़ा आ गया. दैट इज़ व्हाट यू हैव बीन टोल्ड हियर. So children, what we have previously seen, that he had just been traveling about, and all of a sudden he had been struck up with a thought. He had been struck up with a very entertaining thought. So what that thought was, let us see from here. So what you have been told here in this paragraph, he had naturally been thinking of his rat traps. So it was quite obvious that he was a rat trap peddler, he was a rat trap seller. Peddler means seller. He was a rat trap peddler, and definitely it is quite obvious that he would have been thinking about his rat traps, when suddenly he was struck up by the idea that the whole world around him, the whole world with its lands and seas, its cities and villages, was nothing but a big rat trap. So that was a wonderful idea, that was the entertaining idea that had flashed up in his mind, that the whole world around him, as he was walking around, he just had a thought, and what that thought was, that the whole world around him, the whole world with its land, seas, cities, villages and everything that is there in it, is a big rat trap. कि उसके मन में क्या बात आई कि ये जो दुनिया है, ये दुनिया भी अपने आप में एक रेड ट्रैप है. और ये बात बिल्कुल सही है कि ये दुनिया रेड ट्रैप है. यहां पे हर कोई फंसा हुआ है और हर किसी ने किसी ना किसी को फंसा रखा है. तो इस तरीके से ये दुनिया, ये जो अपने लैंड और सीज और सिटीज और विलेजेस के साथ, ये एक बहुत बड़ा रेड ट्रैप है और इसमें हम सब फंसे हुए हैं. वी आर ऑल रेड्स हियर एंड वी आर ट्रैप्ड इन दिस रेड ट्रैप ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. So that is very strange, and that was really a very philosophical idea that had flashed up in the mind of the rat trap peddler. So that is what you have been told here, and I hope children would have been able to understand that as he was traveling around, as he was just traveling by, there was a thought that flashed up in his mind, and that thought was a great one. That thought was really quite a philosophical one, and what that thought was, that this entire world, that this whole world around us is a big rat trap. And we are all like rats and we are trapped here. So that is what he had thought about. That was the thought that had flashed up in his mind. I hope everything is clear up to here. So let us start further. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set baits for people. So what you have been told here, children, you will really have to pay attention upon these lines, because these lines are really quite complicated and philosophical. So in order to be able to understand the philosophy hidden in these lines, you will have to pay a greater attention. So what you have been told here, it had never existed, that this world has never existed for any other purpose than to set baits on people. That means that this is the business of this world, that this world has been extending baits. अब ये जान लीजिए बेट क्या होता है. बेट वो चारा होता है जो मछली को फंसाने के लिए डाला जाता है और मछली उस चारे के लालच में आकर के जाल में फंस जाती है. तो दैट इज व्हाट द वर्ल्ड इज ऑल्सो डूइंग. दैट इज व्हाट दिस वर्ल्ड ऑल्सो डज. It is also going to extend something as bait. It is also going to extend something as an article of temptation. And as we are going to be tempted by it, we are going to be caught in the trap of this world. And that is how this world is also a rat trap. It offered riches and joys, shelter and food, heat and clothing, exactly as the rat trap offered cheese and pork. That you would have seen in a rat trap, that in order to catch the rat, in order to catch the mice, something is going to be put there as temptation, something is going to be put there as bait. Sometimes a piece of cheese, sometimes a piece of pork. Pork is the meat of pig. So these kind of things are put there in the rat trap, just in order to get the attention, in order to get the temptation aroused in the rat. And then as the rat enters the rat trap, it is closed in on him. And that is what exactly this world also does. The world is going to extend us the bait in the form of riches and joys. That somebody is going to promise you joy, somebody is going to promise you happiness, somebody is going to promise you a good life, somebody is going to promise you riches, shelter and food. The world is going to ऑफर यू शेल्टर एंड फूड, कि चलो हमारे साथ आ जाओ, हम तुमको अच्छे से अच्छा रहने को देंगे, अच्छे से अच्छा पैसा देंगे, अच्छे से अच्छा खाने को देंगे. और उसने स्मगलिंग के काम में लगा दिया, तो आप उस अच्छे से खाने और रहने के चक्कर में फंस गए. तो दैट इज व्हाट द वर्ल्ड ऑल्सो डज, दैट इट ऑफर्स टेम्पटेशंस एज द रैट ट्रैप ऑफर्स चीज एंड पॉर्क. एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस, एज सून एज एनीवन लेट्स हिमसेल्फ बी टेम्प्टेड टू टच द बेट, it is closed in on him. So it is exactly in the same way as it happens in the rat trap, that as soon as the rat enters the rat trap, it is going to be closed on him from the backside. And that is what happens in the world also, that as soon as you have tried to touch the bait, it is going to be closed in onto you. कि जहाँ एक बार ज़्यादा पैसे के लालच में आपने स्मगलिंग कर ली, फिर वो आपको फंसा देगा कि अच्छा अब तुमने स्मगलिंग की है, अब और करो वरना फिर हम तुमको पुलिस के हवाले कर देंगे. तो नाउ यू आर गोइंग टू बी ट्रैप्ड. एंड देन एवरीथिंग केम टू एन एंड, एंड दैट इज हाउ द थिंग्स कम टू एन एंड. So this is how this comparison is very apt. The comparison that has been made here between the rat trap and the world is very apt. And this world also does the same thing. This world is also a big rat trap. And it is going to tempt people. It is going to tempt us by releasing the baits such as joys, happiness, food and clothing and these kind of things, whatever we dream of. And then ultimately we are going to be trapped in this world, and we are all trapped क्योंकि हम सब किसी ना किसी लालच में फंसे हैं, इसलिए हम सब ट्रैप्ड हैं. तो इस तरीके से ये दुनिया अपने आप में एक रेड ट्रैप है.